not even really follow up. It's just that the AoT fans are
they love Aaron. they love the series.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I don't even think our takes were that hot. Like not compared to a lot of the other fans, and then like I mean not as hot as like FD Signifier and not as hot as like I think you even said it wasn't like Game of Thrones, and people were in the comments, and I was just like,
I think a lot of people. One, there was already a lot of pushback with the manga and how that ended, but I still think there are people that still enjoyed the ending,
right,
and still like Eren as a character. And people are like, well, like, how can you say it's like this is the greatest show ever, blah blah blah? And if you criticize it, and people have been following the story for 10 years. So, you have an attachment to it.
Attached to it.
And if you say something bad about, like we were saying before, like people just love their favorite anime.
Yeah.
And for Attack on Titan, it's a lot of people's favorite anime. You say anything about Eren, it's like, no, you don't, like everyone's favorite thing to say is like, you just don't know the show. Dude,
I heard that so, I'm like, I get the show. I just also get that genocide is a wild take.
Yeah,
It's a wild take. I get the show. I understand the plot. Stop getting in my DMs and saying I don't get the plot. I get the plot. But I also get that, you can't forgive a character who thinks genocide is okay. So, I mean, whatever. I still think the show is a 9 out of 10. I think it's in my top 10.
No, it's really, really good. It's definitely really good. Yeah.
Top 20, definitely. But my God, I understand the show, guys. Relax.
It's like people think. I think one of the problems, and I think we'll probably talk about this with Naruto, is people get so trapped in the lore and the story, they forget that somebody actually wrote it. Right. So it's like, he could have changed this. Like this, somebody wrote this. It's like, well, this happened because I'm like,
right.
He could have made it different. Like somebody actually wrote these things.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I think there's some miscommunication when people like criticize or when people support it.
Yep. So the official Hidden Sound podcast stance on AoT, definitely top 20, probably top 10. Just
is the author, is the author okay?
Is the author okay? At the buzzard, he shot the shot. It hit the rim. It bounced like 10 times. It went in. The ball went in. I promise you, the ball went in. But I mean, guys,
it's like this. In football, it's like you're playing against Tom Brady. And you score the touchdown to take the lead, but you left a minute left on the clock, and you're going up against Tom Brady, and he can go down the field and take. It's kind of like that. Like you left too much time for Tom Brady. I don't know if that's the best thing. So I think yours might be better.
Who is this Tom Brady character again? No, I'm playing. I don't follow sports, but I root for the Jets.
Thing is, you are kind of. There's a little bit of seriousness in that.
So I do have to cycle through. Like, all right, I'm like Tom Brady. No, not. I almost said Channing Tatum, not Peyton, not Peyton Manning.
Channing Tatum and Peyton Manning.
It was like, wait,
a ripped dude and a dude with a dad bod, even though he was the athlete. But no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but anywho, anyway, you saw FD Signifiers.
Yeah, I did see that new video he had a couple of weeks ago. It's an interesting theory. I don't know if I believe it, but I was like. How he researched it. I'm like, he makes some really good points, but I don't know if I believe that though.
The theory is that he intentionally sabotaged the story, right? In order to
because one thing he found was this interview Isyama did, and he was saying something about like something he had difficulty with the success the show was having or something like that, and something with I have how this. I forgot exactly what it was, but I was like, okay, that's an interesting thing to find to like support his theory a little bit.
Yeah,
but still, I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know.
Wait,
I forgot exactly what
I think it was like. Okay, I think his theory was that he intentionally sabotaged the show because he also, as an anime author, gained too much power. So because he gained too much power, he gained too much power. So that means that he didn't know what to do with it, and neither did Eren. And Eren kind of self-sabotaged, ended up just being an idiot after all. So he kind of feels the same way. So he intentionally just Etherson's entire plot.
Yeah, because Isyama, I think, grew up in a kind of oddly like insular like town or whatever, and had like these sort of walls, and he always wanted to like leave and see what was out there.
Where did he grow up?
I forgot the name of the town, but I think in FD Signifiers video, he shows like this interview of Isyama like showing his hometown or whatever,
Yeah.
and he always wanted to like get out, and he did get out. And just like Aaron, getting past the walls, like the outside world wasn't what he thought it was.
It's a good theory,
and it's an interesting theory. I was like, I don't know if that's true, it's an
interesting theory. It's almost too clever. Yeah. I hope to dear God that is the answer. 'Cause it'll make up for a lot of stuff. But I don't even think he would have predicted the reaction to the mountain.
No.
So that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it was a cool piece of work.
Yeah, it was a good theory.
Anyways, official Hidden Sound Pod stance on AoT. Great ending.
It's there, but it's like
for those in audio form, I give a thumbs up, and then I slightly make it a 49 degree,
kind of diagonal. It's like
diagonal thumbs up.
It's holding up.
Yeah. So, but anyways, all right. That's just a check. That's the follow up on AoT.